Dawn here, Superstar Consultant with Scentsy Family, and I am going to attempt to do something today that is not easy to do, but it's a question a lot of people have. So our compensation plan with Scentsy is really the easiest compensation plan I have ever come across, and I'm a weirdo. I really am intrigued by other companies and what their compensation plan is. So I'm going to try to attempt to explain some of our terminology and our compensation plan and how you get paid and what those numbers come from. So hopefully this helps you guys out. Here we go. So here you're going to see a few things. Let me mark this up for you guys. I'm going to mark in some red so that you can really see, hopefully. All right, so across the top here, you'll see titles. Everyone starts at Essential Consultant, and you work your way up to our top title, which is Superstar Director. Since everyone starts at the same title, which is Essential Consultant, what you're going to do is you're going to see that everything below it is what you're going to earn. You'll have your monthly responsibilities for each title and then your monthly rewards for each title. So when you're an Essential Consultant, that is anybody who is still between 0 and 1,000 lifetime PRV. So anyone who's just started, anyone who hasn't done a whole lot yet, is still just kind of launching their business. PRV is personal retail volume. So you see right there at the top, PRV, personal retail volume. And in the US, 1 PRV equals $1. So it's a pretty easy conversion here. You'll notice you'll have no monthly responsibilities as an Essential Consultant. Makes that pretty easy to tell you how that is. But then you'll notice your monthly rewards are that you have 20% commission. So everything you sell, you will earn 20% on until you hit 1,000 PRV lifetime. So as soon as you hit lifetime PRV of 1,000, you get, as this said, Certified Consultant, which is an automatic 5% increase. That is a 5% increase on the whole entire month that you achieve certified in. So if you hit Certified Consultant, that's this one right here. If you hit Certified Consultant in the 28th day of a month, everything you sold that month, you will get the monthly rewards as a Certified Consultant. So you'll notice when you hit 1,000 lifetime, that is when you become a Certified Consultant. So your rewards for that are 25%. So you can see that bump up from 20 to 25% in your commissions. And that is every month. You cannot lose Certified Consultant. You'll always stay that. Now, if you're interested in getting Lead Consultant and up, you're going to have to do something, and that is you're going to have to recruit team members. So we're talking about PRV being $1 for every 1 PRV. So you're going to have to sell $500, and this is before taxes, before shipping, just the straight cost of the item. So once you have a team, you'll notice that every single spot has 500 PRV as a monthly requirement. That means every month you have to sell at least $500 in Scentsy. Then you will notice underneath that is group wholesale volume. I'm going to put a slide after this about group wholesale volume and what that means. But essentially, it is 75% of your total PRV of everyone on your team. So when you see Lead Consultant needs 1,000 GWV to hit Lead Consultant, that means that you are going to have to sell 1,334 PRV between you, so you're 500 or more, and you're at least one active frontline. So someone you personally recruit has to also have PRV in, and combined you need to have 1,000 group wholesale volume. Then when you have a team, you get some other bonuses. So you can see for lead consultant, you'll still get your 25 PRV commission, 25% PRV commission, but then you're also going to get a 2% bonus from your personal wholesale volume. And personal wholesale volume, all wholesale volumes, are equal to 75% of the total. So personal wholesale volume is 75% of your PRV. So if you did 600 PRV, you would get your personal wholesale volume would be 400, and you would earn 2% of that 400. Then you're also, since you have to have that active frontline consultant, that person and anyone else you would have underneath you who is an essential or certified consultant, you'll see that there, is going to earn you 2% on their TWV. So their team wholesale volume, which again is 75% of their team's PRV. And I think that's where most people get really confused, is what the difference is between group wholesale volume and team wholesale volume. And so I don't want you to be confused about that one. So you have this thing called a consultant guide. You guys all get it when you join. And I am going to actually go to the end here. The very end of it has a really awesome page. Yay! It's pages 26 and 27 of the current consultant guide. So I'm going to zoom in here. So you'll see your group is you and your entire downline. So it's everyone underneath you. Group wholesale volume is the sum of the PWV of all your team members in your group, which is 75% of PRV. Okay? So what's the difference then between, let me delete that, difference between that and team. So let's go over here to team. Team is you and all consultants in your downline, excluding directors and their downline. So if you have any directors underneath you, them and any of their downline will not be included in your team numbers. And there you can see team wholesale volume is the sum of the PWV, again, 75% of the PRV of all consultants on the team. So let's go back to the compensation plan. So I'm going to zoom in here because you can see what happens then is when you get to the top 3 levels of the company, you'll notice that there are GWV numbers and TWV numbers, group wholesale volume numbers, and team wholesale volume numbers. Remember, group wholesale volume numbers, so that's that top one right there, this row, those numbers are everyone underneath you. Everyone underneath you, okay? But then you also have to continue to grow and maintain your frontline because these are everyone underneath you, your team that is not a director or under a director. But you have to, as you get into star and superstar, you have to have directors underneath you to achieve those. So these numbers are going to become really important as you grow. And you can see as you move up the scale, how your percentages increase. You're going to max out always at that 25% off your PRV. But that wholesale volume number increases. So here on these top 3 levels of the company, you're earning 39% which is really, really awesome. I totally said that wrong. 34%. Good job, Dawn. Not quite, I guess, because this is 25 and this is 9% of your wholesale volume. So 9% of your 75. Then you're also going to max out in those top 3 levels. You're going to max out on 9% on your front line. That is essential and certified consultants. But you want to help them move up. So you're going to earn 7% off of your lead consultants. You're going to earn 7% off your lead consultants. You're going to earn 5% off your frontline star consultants, 2% off your frontline superstar consultants, and then your frontline directors, you're going to get 3% off of Qs and first generation directors. So that's exciting, right? And then you're going to move back up as you help them develop their teams and grow directors under them. You're going to earn even more percentages here under your second and third generation directors as well. So you can imagine with these percentages, your paycheck can get pretty big, which is really, really cool. So again, everyone starts at essential consultant, right? Everyone starts here. We all get an even playing field. Once you sell 1,000 PRV lifetime, you become a certified consultant. Yay! And you automatically jump to 25% of your PRV forever and ever and ever. You can see, look, they're all 25%. So it's one of those things that's really great that even if you don't want to build a team or build a team right now, you're making the same on your sales as the top person in the company is. How about that? So I'm going to review some of those terms again. PRV. PRV is personal retail volume. That is literally just your sales. So PRV in the US, 1 PRV equals $1, and it is just the item amount. It does not include shipping. It does not include tax. GWV, group wholesale volume. Group wholesale volume is all the people underneath you, and it's 75% of their total PRV. TWV is your whole team underneath you, and that is anyone who is underneath you who is not a director and not underneath a director. And again, 75%. And then I'm going to point out here as well, personal wholesale volume, and that is 75% of your PRV total for those bonuses. And frontline, it mentions frontline a lot. That's someone you personally sponsor or who rolled up to you. And so that's a really important thing to understand as well. On our workstation, there is a performance tab, and you can see these frontline people show up as 0.1s on your reports. So anybody who's a 0.1 on your report is what you're going to look at for that. All right. So hopefully you could follow my train of thought and my logic, and that you understand maybe some of the terminology and what the compensation plan entails a little bit better. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask. Just comment below. I have no problems at all answering questions. I'm probably better at that part than actually explaining the compensation plan. But hopefully it makes a little more sense to you today, and that you're ready to go out there and make the most of it. See you at the top. Have a great day.